Anyways, I got to move on. So Danielson had just won the match against Nigel McGuinness. That is the angle we had just previously talked about. If you're just joining us, you can go on our YouTube page and find that segment. But we're going to talk about the afterbirth now, right after this match. So what happened right when Danielson won and the bell rang, Christian's music hits. And out comes Christian, because he has like a Money in the Bank type of thing, I guess, that contract, which I didn't really realize that when he won it. But yeah, so he can come in and whenever he wants. So Danielson had just had a tough match. He's old, he's tired, he's injured, and Christian was going to sign the contract and go ahead and do it. And Danielson's like, bring it on, motherfucker. So Christian gets his pen out, and then Kip Sabian, who's been like feuding with him weirdly, I guess, the past few weeks, is sneaking up behind him and then reaches over and snatches the pen out of his hand. And Christian's like, what the fuck? He took my pen. So now I can't sign this contract. So he runs out after Kip Sabian to get the pen. And then that's it. So he wasn't able to fucking sign. He couldn't go down to the ringside and maybe Justin Roberts had a pen, borrow a pen from someone in the crowd. I don't know. This was too stupid, but I'll give my fucking ratings before you guys. I still gave it a thumbs up because this is just too hilarious. For wrestling, it's wrestling, okay? It fucking made me laugh. What can I say, Robert? It made me laugh. Literally, when he fucking snatched that pen, I fucking laughed out loud and said, this is the dumbest shit ever, but it's hilarious. But anyways, Robert gave it a half thumbs up, and Vlad gave it a thumbs up. So I'll start. No, Vlad gave it an indifferent. I'm sorry, my bad. Excuse me. I don't want to.
I did what now?
I don't want to soil your name. Yes. You're over here. You gave it a 0. You gave it. You didn't hate it, but you didn't like it. Okay, I'm surprised you didn't give it a thumbs down.
Yeah,
but
I could have.
I'll start with Robert. So Robert, on your half thumbs up, what do you got to say about Kip Sabian stealing Christian's pen, thwarting Christian?
Yeah, so I thought it was hilarious. It made me laugh too. There was a little bit more to this from what I remember. I think when he chased Kip Sabian in the back, didn't he run into someone?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's what happened. And then he stopped chasing Kip Sabian. So I mean, it was funny enough to make me laugh. So that's why I gave it a half thumbs up. But nothing more for me to say about that. It was a funny segment.
Well, I didn't bring this up with Pac and Claudio because I don't think Pac and Claudio are there to help Bryan Danielson. He just kind of happened to bump into them in the back, and then he did continue off. And
I think they were there to make sure that he didn't cash in. They don't want him. They don't want Christian to cash in.
Right.
I think so. They were kind of there for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Vlad, you got a minute on the clock. We're down to a minute now because we're wrapping up the show. But you gave it an indifferent, so you didn't want to give this a thumbs up at all. Okay, you want to rail on this? Go ahead.
No, I don't know. Rail on it. So
come on, you have to. You have
to. Okay. Well, okay. I mean, obviously, the fact that Kip Sabian is involved, it was pretty ridiculous. What is happening? Like, why is he even there, dude? Why is he involved in this? Like, what is the point of this thing with him and Christian? Like, it makes no sense. I don't know. It was silly. It was dumb. Obviously, you would think that the guy could get a pen from anywhere. Why does he even care?
Another thing I heard someone say is, why didn't he have it signed already? You should sign it in the locker room so you could just come out and give your contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
He wanted to do this dramatic effect where he licked the pen and he was going to sign it right there and walk down to the ring and beat Bryan Danielson and retire him. But unfortunately,
it was obviously a nonsensical. It was a nonsensical scene, and I mean, a guy that I do like. Obviously, I do like Christian, but he hasn't really been good. He hasn't really been good for me for a while now, to be honest. I mean, I know you're a big fan.
This little feud with Kip Sabian is a little weird, though, because basically he just cuts promos, and for some reason Kip Sabian is there watching. He goes, "Why are you always watching and stalking us?" Right? So that's the
maybe maybe Kip Sabian wants to be his new son.
I don't know, but that's the program they've been having for the past few weeks. If anyone's not caught up on that,
I know I said that as a joke, but I'm telling you that's probably what's going to end up being. He's like, I want to be part of your family. I want to be your new son. I'm telling you, that's what he's going to say. Watch.